started off observing. She kept to herself her wording. She saw the need for a friend indeed to all of those deserving. She travels the world through your eyes. She listens and sometimes cries. She wants to know what makes you whole and cares without disguise. According to Leanie, she welcomes you here. A laugh, a song, sometimes a tear, a friend, a foe, a stranger. Your life story, your moments of glory. You're sad, you're happy, your dreams and your worries. She wants to know the ins and outs of all of you here. According to Leanie, according to Leanie, she welcomes you here. A laugh, a song, sometimes a tear, a friend, a foe, a stranger. Your life story, your moments of glory. You're sad, you're happy, your dreams and your worry. She wants to know the ins and outs of all of you here. According to Leanie, she wants to know what it is all about. According to Leanie, you're welcome here while we all just figure life out. So sit back and yak, smile and laugh, have a cup or two. Leanie is coming on right now and she welcomes you. Let's hear life according to Leanie.
Hello, hello, hello. Hi, guys. Hello. Hi, everybody. Do me a favor and hit the like if you haven't so far. Just double click. How's everybody doing? Everybody good? Nellie, Joe, and Lindley. Truth Seeker was here. I'll see True Crime. Hey, lady. Alyssa, good to see you. Suze, thanks for coming by. Ryan. How are you, Ryan? Good to see you. Thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate it so much. DJ. DJ's going straight to the bushes. This is me. Am I retiring? From what? From what? Jacoby, welcome back. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it so much. How's everybody doing? Melly Joe, I pulled a muscle in my neck, having trouble turning my head to the right. Oh, yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Hopefully that gets better soon. That is very painful, I know. Hi, Ann. Good to see you. Army vet. A relationship live stream tonight. See, you were like, oh, nice. Nice. If I get done here, I'll run over there. PCT's Extreme is in the house. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. Should have at least 24 likes. Can we make sure we get that? Thanks. I appreciate it so much. So let's just get the business out of the way. I'm glad Tina's here. I hope it's the real Tina. Who the fuck knows anymore, right? I wasn't in all of Tina's chat tonight. I just got there towards the middle end, I would say. I don't know how long she was live for, but I can't turn my chat to all. Donna Clark, yeah. Hello, honey. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're feeling much better. Melly Joe just broke her neck, Leanie. She didn't break her neck. She God, I hope she didn't break her neck. That would be terrible, but I don't think she did. But it's still very, very painful to pull something in your neck. That's really painful. Donna Clark, I don't know what's going on with that. There's a couple of people that are struggling to find the place to turn it to all chat. I'm gonna um, talk to YouTube about that tonight because when I did a live last night from my phone, I couldn't do it either. So some people are having trouble with going to all chats, and some people aren't. I don't know what it is. We'll figure it out though. I'll figure it out because there's a couple things I'm going to talk to YouTube about. One thing I'm going to talk to YouTube about is how to figure out how to figure out um, a troll from a real person in people's live chats. Hi, Adam. Good to see you. You're welcome, Donna. Thank you to those you guys. We got some new subscribers. I appreciate you so much for being here. Hope you stick around and enjoy chat with us. We have a pretty good time here most of the time. Yeah, don't wish that on Melly Joe. We couldn't do this without Melly Joe. um, so I went into PC's chat later, and I noticed there was an according to Leanie there already. Got there before me. I'm going to figure it out, Donna, because here's my thought on it. So remember when like Tina used to mod everybody and other creators used to mod everybody, right? And then it just got turned to, well, I'll only mod certain people. Well, then it looked like those certain people were being cloned. You guys, I don't think that's happening. And I'm gonna talk to YouTube about it. I don't think that's happening. I think what's happening is what happened to me the other night when I sent Tina a message. When I had gone in to chat and that other according to Leanie was modded. And I thought, oh, Tina must have thought that she hadn't already modded me, saw my name and modded me again. I think that's what's happening because I went to just lost my whole train of thought there. Damn, that pisses me off when that happens. I've heard in Rose before, I've heard Rose say, I thought I had modded you before. And then she remods them. And I think she's remodding, but she's modding a troll. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we forget. I mean, we're only human, right? And when you see that name, you're not automatically thinking, oh my God, is that a troll that's in here? No, you're just thinking, that's your friend or whatever. And they're supposed to be modded. And for one reason they're not, it's because they're trolls. So I do not think, I think it's a fallacy. I think it's a thing that just is going around YouTube that's wrong. And I'm going to find out tonight. I'm going to put the end to this. I'm going to find out tonight. I think when you mod somebody, they cannot be cloned. I think it's whenever the clone comes in and you don't realize, you think to yourself, I thought I modded you, but maybe I didn't. So let me mod again. That's how the clones are or the clones are modded. I think that's what's going on. It's the only thing that makes sense because I've thought about it a lot. But I tagged PCT, I tagged Team Rose, I tagged Martin. Just those three names because I know for sure those are the three that my clone likes to go into. And here's the deal, you guys. When I first started getting cloned, it was over at Rose's chat. And somebody pointed it out. It was me, told me I was over there, went and looked. And somebody knew right away because all you got to do is look at their channel if you're already a mod. You just look at their channel and see that it was just created. And so I left because it was already handled, right? Then I talked to Martin because Martin had told me that somebody had come in under my name as well. And I said, look, just block them. Just block them. So he did. I'm thankful for that. tonight, Tina didn't know which one was the real me and which one was not the me. So, but there's a couple of clues you can get with clones and people they're cloning, right? Like the one thing that stuck out to me right away was one of the last things that my clone said was, he said, "Hun," called somebody hun. I don't call people hun. I say honey. Um, and then they put an X. Now, I don't know. Melly Joe can let me know. Melly Joe, when you guys are doing a term of endearment, like in America, we do XOXO as in hugs and kisses. I know for sure that the English put an X as a term of endearment, like a kiss. I don't do that. I don't even put XOXO. But that told me right away that that was not an American person that was cloning. So that took Rapper out of my mind right away because Rapper's not putting an X at the end of it. He's not. So that's somebody overseas. So then I have to sit and think, who in the world? I don't know if Aussies do that. Do Aussies put an X? Yes, we put an X. Okay, so there we go. It's someone either from England or Australia, and here's how I know that as well, because I have different people come in from different parts of the world here other than, England and Australia, but here's how I know. That person knew I did a drive live. What else do they say? They knew I bought Tina the boots. They thought I bought earrings because they complimented her or said something about the boots and the enjoy the boots and the earrings. I didn't send Tina no earrings. So there's another thing. So whenever you got a clone or you got someone you don't know, pay attention to what they're saying because I'm not putting it, no American puts an X on the end of um, nobody puts an X. I have American friends also do an X. I'm Anne's place. I've never seen an American do that. And if they're doing it, it's because they're hanging out with someone who does that. We always put XOs. Always. So I don't know. I'm just gonna say my guess, my educated guess is that it's either someone in England or Australia that's doing it. I've watched Rapper many times clone people. I can pick him out of a crowded room, and I guarantee you, I'd bet a monthly's wage um, that Rapper's never put an X at the end. Now, maybe he'll start now that I've given him something to do, but here's the other deal. Rapper's never lied to me. If I think it's Rapper, I always say hi, Rapper, and he starts laughing, and he'll say hi, Leanie, because he knows I'm onto him, right? But I knew that wasn't Rapper in there. Here's the other thing I want to make quite very, 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 very clear. Awakened, hello. I will never participate, nor will I start bashing another creator, saying something unkind about a creator, or any subs, anybody at all in someone else's chat. It won't happen. Because if I don't like that person, I'm just gonna leave. I don't have time. I don't want to make time. I'm not there. If I'm hanging out in your chat, I'm not there for anybody else but really the creator. See what's going on. Have fun maybe with some of my friends that go in there. You know what I mean? I don't mess with people, and I wouldn't. If I don't like you, I'm not going to be there. If I if I do like you, I'm not going to trash other people. So that should be your number one clue. Your number one. That if, and according to Leanie, is in any chat and you see him agreeing with somebody who says something negative, I won't do that either. I don't care if I don't care if you're about my best friend and you're sitting over there trashing someone. I'm not going to agree with you because that's not who I am. We can do it in private or we can come over here. And I don't even do it over here unless I'm given reason to. So there's just a couple clues about me. Number one, you see anybody trashing anybody or agreeing with any kind of trashing going on, it is not me. It's not me. That's the number one thing. Now, when the person first started cloning me, which I think there are two now, I've been told there were two. That one was being really nice. And I was like, do you? If you want to spread the love under my name, go ahead, do it. But then when it started being rude about certain creators, I was like, don't bring me into it. Do not bring me into your shit. I don't need it. I don't want it. And I'm not going to have it here. I'm not. There's plenty of other places where everybody can argue and complain and trash each other on other channels. It's not going to be here. We're not doing it. I'm not doing it. I don't come on YouTube so that I could have a bitch fest with someone. I'm not doing it. I do that enough. Well, I don't anymore, but I used to do it enough in my real life that it doesn't have to happen. But please understand, you guys, these trolls, they are doing their best to keep the drama going. I really think people are trying to stay in their own lanes now. I really do. I think people are tired of, I think people are just tired. We're just tired, you guys. For the most part, we're, us women, we've already fought so many battles that we're tired. So that we come here and we just want to have fun and laugh and be, I don't know, just be and not have to anything but drama, anything but drama. We're tired. We don't want to do that no more. We already did it. We already raised our children. We already did the school mom thing and the sports mom thing where you're having to fight for your kids the whole time. All we've done is fight. We're done fighting. Or at least I am. So don't bring me in your shit. Don't bring me in your trash. I don't want nothing to do with it. Don't bash other people. Don't talk about other people. You're welcome to go somewhere else and do it. Anywhere but here. So I'm asking all of you, if you're in other people's chats and you see my name, pay attention to what they're saying. Here's the other thing. Number two, and this probably should be number one. If you ever see, according to Leanie, asking for a wrench, you have to know right away, number one, that's not me. I have helped many people grow channels here. Many people. Some people that can't stand me, I still help them grow channels. But the only thing I've ever asked for is never to be wrenched. And because I wouldn't be good at it. I wouldn't. I feel like I should be there every time you go live. That's just my feeling. That's how I would take it. Like, I'm going to be there to support as much as I can. Second of all, and I don't want that to be my first priority in my life. So no. Second of all, y'all, I'd be booting everybody out of chat. Oh, you said something rude about someone? Bye. You would have to be checking your block list every damn day that I'm in there. Every day. Because I would be like, "Oh, you're leaving. Oh, bye. Bye. We don't need you either. We were doing fine without you here." So you don't want, trust me, you do not want me to mod for you. So if you ever see me asking for a wrench, boom. I've never asked for a wrench. I never will ask for a wrench. I don't want a wrench because I'm terrible and I'm mean and I talk too much shit. I'm mouthy. I'll see true crime, and I appreciate that. And I know that's what Tina wants to do as well, is give me a wrench there. But um, I'm not gonna lie. If I'm sitting in there and I see someone come in there and say something about you or your co-host, bye. You're gonna have to check it every damn time because I'm mean, and I'm not like these mods here who are like the mods in here. They're like, can we all just get along? Or I know you're probably having a bad day, but Leanie just wants a clean chat, just hang out. And they give them a chance. Me, I wouldn't give nobody a chance. Fuck you. You're out. So I appreciate that. But what I'm saying is, please, if you ever see me in someone's chat asking for a wrench or being rude about somebody or even agreeing to that, y'all, it's not me. And I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't want it. Because you know what happens? I know for a fact it always comes back to this channel. If I start shit or I'm agreeing to shit, then it's going to bring shit here and we don't need it. None of us want it. That's why we're here, hiding out. We're all just hiding out in our own little corner. I love you, Elsie. Thank you so much. I love you too, Miss Donna. Thank you so much. Lunch lady. Hello, sweetheart. You're up later, going to bed early or late or something. Hi, everybody that just came in. I wanted to cover that really quick. I left a community post about it a week or so ago when my troll started getting mean in people's chats. But not everybody reads community posts, and so I want to make it quite clear: it's not me. It's not me. And if you think it's me, my email is accordingtoleni@gmail.com. Go ask me. Go ask me, and I'll be honest with you. Another thing that helps is looking at the About Me section of the channel. Compare the join dates. Chances are not 100%, but it's one of the first things I do when suspecting. That's good. That's good. Yeah, there's plenty of ways to find out. You can even just click on their names and see what their activity is with the channel. And everything they've ever said on your channel under that name is right there. It's even broke down to what live they said it in. And I guarantee you, I've been in there a lot longer than what that person has been. Oh, it's annoying. It's just fucking annoying. Who's got time for that? Right, and no more fighting. I'm tired. I'm tired. Now, I mean, I have to be honest. You piss me off, then I'm coming out swinging. But I mean, just to take time to go in and make people miserable. Oh no, no, nobody needs that. Yeah, Mel, it's still going on. I think it's getting worse. So annoying. Raider Rich. I have to fight on the daily still, but my fights are so much more necessary than trying to stay in the drama. Right. Right. You either have enough of it in your real life where you don't come here to do it, or you're just done. But I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find out about the dumb top chat thing that's going on. And I'm gonna find out if you mod somebody, can they be cloned? Because I don't think they can. I think it's the creator not remembering that they have that they have already modded that person. So they see the name come back in and they think, shit, you were supposed to have a wrench. Pretty sure that's what's going on. Have to stay in the bushes for the most part tonight. Been trying to put together a few videos for days now. Oh, God bless you. I wish I knew how to edit videos. I'll see true crime. I cannot wait to see pictures of your home. You're cleaning while listening. I get that. Wrench, I lose them or they're taken away. I never abuse the wrench, but if I lose it, it's no big deal. I'm still with the channel and I hop on the panels. That's nice. You want a lightsaber? We're all so tired. Anybody would think that He doesn't know you at all. Yeah, this is junk. Yeah. Well, whoever it is knows me really well because they did say in Tina's, do you think I should go for another live drive? So whoever it is knows me and comes to my chat. But I think I've got it narrowed down to a couple. And I don't really care. I mean, I don't like it. Who would like anybody using their name? I don't like it. But just be nice. Don't use my name as a weapon against other people. Bunch of kids or adults that haven't grown up. That's right. I like Rose, but I think she keeps adding to the fire too. Sometimes I think she doesn't want it to end. I don't know. I don't know, Suze. I all I know is I don't want it here. I don't want to talk about other people here. I want I feel like people are starting to use the word safe place a little too freely now. And everybody, it seems to be the thing. Everybody's like, I want a safe place, but yet they allow shit. And I'm not going to allow shit. I don't want other people talked about here. There's so much more to talk about, like how freezing I am at all times, and how much my floors hate me, and um, me having to get in the hot tub and clean it out and shit like that. There's plenty to talk about. We could talk. Poor Melly Joe's neck is hurting her. Um, I probably should send you some meds, Melly Joe. People love drama because it makes it easy content. Well, yeah, no creativity. Yeah, I agree with that. Donna Clark says she was the best mod Tina ever had. Well, I don't know if Tina's still here or not. Which Tina, you need to start saying goodbye when you're not here because I don't want to talk to the sky when I'm talking to you like I did last night. Um, I think you gotta find a mod, Tina. You gotta find a good mod that knows the ones of us that are really being cloned, like Martin, like Team Rose, like me, like Mission, whoever else is who you really know, and you have to find the person who really knows them and get rid of them because this is ridiculous. This has gone on too long. I googled it, Leaning. You can clone a mod. It even tells you step by step how you got to be kidding me. Wow, I am shocked. YouTube's got to get that shit figured out. I honestly didn't think. I was like, no way, no way. As huge as this platform is, that's a glitch. They could, surely they had that figured out. Clone a mod even step by step. That is nuts. I've never had that happen here. I've never had a mod cloned here. It's hard when you feel like you've let someone into your world and then they shit on you. Agreed. It was working right this morning. Now it's jacked up, but it may be because she's on StreamYard. Well, last night I was on, I used my phone and I was just on YouTube, and hell, I couldn't even do it on YouTube. Maggie finally figured it out, but Melly Joe wasn't. So I'm using two different devices now, and still people are having trouble with it. I don't know. I'm going to talk to YouTube tonight though, because as creators, you don't have to talk to you could talk to a regular person. So you don't have to talk to a bot. And I'm going to talk to him and find out how the hell this is going on, because this is wrong. Tina's sitting on your lap. Well, I don't even think Tina's here anymore. Hope I can finally start getting them out soon. This world just needs to slow the crap down a bit. Oh, God bless you, Awaken. God bless you, honey. Cloning a mod. Yeah, that's what's happening, supposedly. According to Lenny, I would rather hear about your floors 23 hours a day than one single minute of arguing. I know. And I try not to talk about my floors because I honestly thought I was getting better. Okay, hold on. Slew Fairy says, I Googled it. You can't clone a mod. You can only clone moderator's URL website and it gives you instructions how to. Huh. Even though you know you're talking to possibly the world, it does feel like you're with just friends when you get a group that always comes. Right. That's right, Mel Mel. I feel that way as well. Well, I'm going to find out tonight, you guys. I'm going to talk to somebody. YouTube's going to discuss this with me. Lindley, a new car. You could have just come over and borrowed mine, sister. You thought we had them. I don't think so. I don't know. Even close friends have been known to destroy another's. Nowadays, we have keyboard warriors and faceless accounts who feel like there's no accountability. It always comes out in the wild. That's true. Even if you just give it time, it'll come out. They make mistakes. They come under the wrong name, and then it's shown. I've seen it happen time and time again, where they didn't realize they were on their alternate account. I have the painter here doing my room in the great flooding a year ago, and I freaking used to live over the back from him years ago. Oh, I bet it's going to be pretty. Can you send me pictures when it's done? I will be so excited to see it, Mel Mel. What color are you doing? Miss Donna, I'm telling. What the hell they think they are around here? Little Doughboy, hello. Welcome back. Thanks for coming in. Y'all, I appreciate the new subs. I really do. I need a drink. I think on here it's more that eventually people will show their true selves. A lot of mental illness on here that seems not medically controlled. I agree with I agree with that as well, Mel Mel. I agree with that. Oops, I gotta go leave. Love you, Ann. Love you. It's a boring color, an off-white. Why'd you go with the boring color? Are you scared of color? Some people are really scared of color. I am to an extent, but I'm just like, fuck, I can just paint over it. So I do what I do. I try to keep it all cohesive through the house though. So I've heard of creators getting YouTube's attention by tagging them on Twitter, X Twitter. Huh. I don't know. I had to delete. Well, actually, when I got my new phone, I didn't download X into my phone. I used to live on X. I loved it. But then it just got so like, for some reason, all I was seeing was like real fighting, like people, like these gangs of people beating up one person walking down the street. And I was like, ah, I couldn't handle it. My heart just broke. I was like, I can't see this. I know what's happening, and God forgive me. I just can't watch it anymore because it was insurance, so no choice. Oh, gotcha. My boys' room is bright blue, so so are the insides of my pantry. Nice. So you're not scared of color. That's good. Also, the more you ignore them, don't give them attention, the more they move on to the next victim. Do this because they need attention. Well, I believe that too. I absolutely believe that. If you just quit talking about it, you become boring. Truth seeker, hello. Usually, truth seeker just doesn't say hi twice, so I don't know. Oh, never mind. Change my mind. My regular live I go to isn't on. Okay. I heard him say that's the best way to get YouTube's attention. Oh, wow. Wow. I don't know, guys. I don't know what the answer is. I don't know, but I'm going to talk to YouTube and try to figure out what we can do. Because for me, it's not only about me. Like if somebody came in here and was a clone of somebody else, like it's dangerous, right? It's um and it's just creepy. I mean, here, pretty much here, everybody knows each other. And if you don't, you get to know people really, really fast here, really fast. And and then when you're just bantering and going back and forth and having a good time and laughing and joking and cutting up, you know, and then you've got that one clone in here and they start saying stuff and then you think, "Oh my god, did we offend this person who I was just joking with the same thing about yesterday?" It's just a mess. It's a mess. That's the real truth seeker. Okay. Hi, truth seeker. Thank you. Thank you, Melly Joe. I think it's Anne says I just don't get what they achieve by doing that. It creates more havoc, especially when they're cloning. Like the other day in Tina's, somebody was in there as Mart. This was the name of the person. This was their name, Martin's dead sister. Now, what do you think that would do? That's not good for anybody's mental health, especially Martin's. So that's why they do it. They do it to throw people over the edge. They do it to make people consider other people that are doing it that they might have a falling out with. It's a conspiracy. It just creates havoc. It was total anarchy over there tonight, so I had to leave. I hope there can be at least one good mod to keep things safer. Yeah, I hope so too. I do. Because it's nuts. This is the real me. Mobile mechanic, hello. Good to see ya. You don't really know anyone on here, honestly. It's hard enough to know people in your real life fully. That is correct. Lived with someone for 18 years and didn't know him. Didn't know all about him, should I say. People aren't entertaining enough that they have to fuss. People with good personalities don't have to. They are attention seeking, and I think none of us want attention. And we are hilarious. We are freaking funny. we we are that. And maybe to only us. Maybe we're just funny to us, but that's okay. When people enjoy the drama as much as some do, it tells me what I need to know about them. That's correct. Sick and twisted, horrid name. Yeah, yeah. Could you imagine? It's I saw it in chat and I was like, I mean, it's so low. It's so, and I'm gonna tell you what, I'm I hope I'm not giving I'm not gonna say it. What I will say is if that ever happened to me, I don't know. Um I know my head would spin around like I just know I would lose my mind if somebody used my mom or my sister against me. I just would lose my mind. So they just want to hurt people. And it's not funny. It's mean. It's really mean. And I don't understand that. I don't understand people that have never done it. Now, if you're going toe to toe, whatever, you both are giving, you're getting, okay, do you, that's fine. But just to be mean to someone, to be mean to them, and they have never done anything to you, come on. Come on. You're worse than the children on the playground bullying someone. You're worse because you're adults and you should know better. Freaking Golden Girls. That is us. Only neither men effed up the body pies yesterday. Oh, it came out like rocks. Oh no. Oh, so now you're back to doing it. So Fairy, yes. Yeah, you don't know who you're saying hi to. You don't. I shouldn't have spoke at Mary Jane Doe. Oh, come through this screen and rip someone's jugular out of their fucking neck. Well, I would like to think I could, but if I ever got close to him, morals have left the building when people do that shit. That's correct. You have to be pure evil and mental to use a name like that. My brain wouldn't even. Right, exactly. Me either, Donna. It's time to don the armor. Important to never assume. So many people these days just go with majority without checking into facts. This is people's lives, not just names on screens. That's correct. Uh, Little Doughboy, are you Forrester? Are you Forrester? Well, and at least you tried. I feel like with baking, you never, no matter who you try to teach, it never, never, never tastes like the original. You know what I mean? Like if I tried to make my daughter's dump cake, it's not. I'm not. If I used, that's what I thought. Little Doughboy, hello, honey, good to see you. If if I try, even if I use the same ingredients and poured it the same way, it'll never be the same. It'll never. And I truly understand when my kids are like my daughter, she asked me if I would make her some fried chicken last week. And I was like, no, make it yourself. And she said, but I want yours. And truly, I just thought, well, that's just trying to get me to cook for you. But then I remembered I used to say same thing to my mom. Mom, go make the gravy. And she was like, you know how to make gravy, go make it yourself. And I'd be like, but I want your gravy. And it's true. It's true. Wait a second. Listen up. Oh, you're just now announcing it? Oh, listen up, all us golden girls. My daughter's going to have a baby. I'm joining the granny club. So I've had hot flashes for a week. Ah, we're so happy for you. I can't stand it. I cannot stand it. I just got chill bumps when he said that. I can't stand it. I'm so happy for you. You're going to be the best grandma. You really are. You really are. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. Maggie doesn't know. Did you tell her, lunch lady? Oh my God, please tell me you told her without announcing it here first. Oh, you might be in trouble, girlfriend. My 29-year-old is an amazing cook, but still wants my chicken too. Yeah. Eric Freshcorn, Maggie was looking for you yesterday. I will let her know you came in. It's like try to remake older movies and TV shows with newer actors or actresses. It's not this. It's really not. Oh, thank God you told her. Whew. I didn't want to hear. Lady didn't tell me. You didn't tell me. Yeah. Thank God. We are so excited for you. So excited. Join the club, the granny. You're gonna be a great, great, great grandma. You really are. I know it. I know it. You're gonna be sickening. She has to quit her job, folks. She's gonna have to keep her grandbaby. So she'll be able to hang out on the tubes with us more. Are you guys overheating? I'm freezing. Yeah, tell them when the baby's due. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope that we are moving right along with those likes. Eric, she just missed you. She was like, "Where's Eric? Where's Eric?" You have to watch the last live. It was cute. She misses you. Uh, only 26 likes. What? What is going on? Y'all, there's been a whole bunch of people that have missed a step. Y'all hit that like. Donna's going to lose her job. Lindley, how old are your twins? Lindley's got 2 sets of twins, you guys. I mean, she just believes in doing it. Bada bing, bada bang, she's done. Lindley, how old are your twins? No more lunch lady come June 4th or so. No idea, boy or girl yet, but I think boy. Oh, I found my grandbaby naked in the shower last night. He pointed to his poop nappy on the floor. He really wanted a shower, I guess. Oh, Eric, I will let her know. 30 and 28. Well, you should be a grandma soon, Lindley. Oh my God, you had 2 sets of twins in 2 years. You you are the mother of the year? Wow. Oh my God, Lindley, I got to hear your story. How did you feel when when you heard you were having another set of twins? I mean, was that like, oh my God? Because like, I had 3, boom, boom, boom. And by the time I got hit with the third one, like I just got blasted, like I didn't have nothing to do with it. But when I got hit with the third one, I was just like, it was just one of those, oh my God, what am I gonna do? Like, how did I do this to myself? How did you feel when you found out you had twins coming again? Help Donna keep her job. Y'all hit the like. I told Jay I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't have 2 by the end of summer. Girlfriend, I'm believing it. I think Bub is gonna be a daddy too. Very, very soon. He wasn't just standing naked in the shower. I was like, WTF is happening? You would need to be committed. I mean, that is, ooh, Lindley, girl, you're definitely mother of the year, mother of the decade, I think. That is, that's wow. That's wow. so tickled. I can't wait for that stuff. I almost lost my job standing up to a bully. Wow. Well, that would have been okay to lose. I feel like that would have been okay to lose your job for. How old is her? I would be the same, Mel Mel. He's two. Oh, never a dull moment. I got sent a video the other day. Behind my daughter's house is cornfields, and her son, who is also two, um, it's the first time he's noticed the tractor that goes and cuts down the corn, and you know how it spits out in the back when the tractor's going, it spits out the dirt and in the back of it. He was standing at the door watching it go by, and he told his mom, he said, "Tractor's pooping." And so she took a video for me, and it's so damn cute. I was at Hobby Lobby. They had a sign for the nursery says Bub Club. I bought that sucker. Bub said, "Well, if he's not a boy, that's going to be my man cave." My kid won't keep his hands out of his pants. I've tried to get him to stop, and he won't. Ah, how old is he, Alyssa? I love that age they start showing their personality. Yes. And then Melly Joe, her niece is having twins as well. So we got babies coming, you guys. We got babies coming. My primary doctor sent me for the ultrasound, and when the tech told me, I was crying hysterically. Oh, and they wouldn't let me drive until I calmed down. But oh my God, I loved it. Oh, Lindley. Oh, I'm going to tell you when so my kids were 15, 16, and 17 when I found out I was pregnant with baby child. And a doctor had told me that I could get pregnant, but it was slim because of how bad my thyroid is, and that if I did get pregnant, I probably wouldn't carry to term, or I wouldn't carry past the first couple weeks or whatever. So, which I knew that because my sister had the same problem. So, I didn't even know I was pregnant. It was the oddest thing. I never even thought of pregnancy. I never thought, oh, I could be pregnant or I couldn't be pregnant. Or I shouldn't do that because I'm gonna be pregnant. You know, that kind of thing. And I was managing a dollar store. Well, I was assistant manager. And I was sitting back there, and I will never forget. Now I was doing this for a while, but it didn't hit me till this day. I was getting, those little pudding cups that have the chocolate pudding or the vanilla pudding in them, the little snack cups, and I was getting uh, the crunchy Cheetos, and I was dipping it. I had been doing this for a couple of days for lunch. That's what I was eating for lunch. I would dip the Cheeto into the pudding, and I was eating it. Well, this time I was sitting behind the counter, the back counter, so nobody could see me. And my boss had turned around and she's like, "What the hell are you eating?" And I was like, "Pudding with Fritos." And she's like, "You're disgusting." And I was like, "No, taste it. It's real. You won't believe how good this really is." And she's like, "I'm not tasting that. You're pregnant." And I was like, "No, I'm not pregnant. I'm just telling you this tastes really, really good." So she tasted it like a good friend would. And she was like, "No, you're disgusting. You're pregnant." I was like, "I'm not pregnant." I was like, "Wait, can I be pregnant?" And she's like, "Well, when was the last time you had your period?" I was like, "I don't know." And I didn't know because I never knew. I never knew. She was like, "Oh my God, go get a pregnancy test off the shelf." It's like, "I don't have money for no pregnancy test." She's like, "It's on the house. Go get a pregnant." So I went and I peed on that damn stick. I had never taken one of those before because when I had my other kids, those things weren't reliable. Nobody used them. And I was in Germany and they didn't have them there. So I didn't know how to read the damn thing. And I saw the two lines and I was like, does that mean? And I'm trying to read it. And then to me, it said that it meant not pregnant. It just had the two-line thing. It didn't have the pregnant, how they came up with the ones that just show up. You're pregnant, dumbass. These ones just had the two lines. So I capped it and I took the paper up to my boss. She was at the counter and I was like, I don't think I'm pregnant. And she was like, let me see. And I showed her, and it showed 2 lines. She said, no, that means you're pregnant. And I was like, no, it doesn't. Read this. And so she was reading it too. And she's like, no, I think it means you're pregnant. And I was like, but no, but see what it says here? And I'm telling you, it was, you couldn't understand it. So she called the 800 number, you guys. The 800 number told her that that means that I'm pregnant. And I was like, I don't think so. It's worded weird. So she calls the clinic, the the health department, and they got me in right away. She's like, you need to go to the health department for a pregnancy test because I don't want you lifting boxes and stuff if you're pregnant and blah blah blah. And I was like, okay, I'll go. So I went and I peed in the damn cup and I walked back into the room with my pee cup, and the lady put the dipstick thing into it. She said, all right, well, I'll be back in just a little while. She turned She turned to grab the door, then she turned back and she looked at me. She said, "Oh my God." She said, "This thing's on fire. You're really pregnant." And I lost my shit. I mean, it was the whole ugly cry with the that kind of thing cry, where you can't catch your breath. I was, I thought I was going to pass out. Was this emotional, cannot stop crying. And after like 10 minutes, like they're bringing me in tissues and they're like, it's going to be okay. And I'm like, you don't understand. It's not going to be okay. And they're like, can we call anybody? You really shouldn't be driving. I was like, there is nobody to call. I wasn't married, you guys. I wasn't married. And I had no intentions of, I really did believe I couldn't have any more kids. So I was just doing my thing, getting my groove on, you know? And so I really didn't think I could. So when that happened, I was like, oh my, it was terrible. And they were like, we're going to help you, honey. And I'm like, there is no help. And I must have sat there for about 20 minutes, got my shit together. I was still crying, but it wasn't the ugly cry anymore. It wasn't like, like not catching your breath. It was just the feel sorry for me, silent tears. I mean, it was a little late to feel sorry for me because here I was knocked up. But it was terrible. And I always tell people, if you're going to go, and even if you're trying to have a baby, don't ever go and get confirmation by yourself because that was terrible. It was terrible. It turned out okay, but it was terrible. Mm. My 3 grandsons are obsessed with buttholes right now. Don't ask why, it's just a thing. Well, that's a boy thing. Boys are so weird. Jim Donovan, he was the radio host of the Cleveland Browns, died from cancer. I'm sorry to hear that. That's terrible. I craved hot tamales and ate them by the jars, or hot peppers, ate them by the jars. With baby child, I craved jalapenos. Yeah, jalapenos on everything. Did your babies have a lot of hair? Because he was my one baby that had tons of hair, and I always chalk it up to um, the jalapenos. Alyssa, are you pregnant? I didn't know you were pregnant. Could be a sign of having worms. I had to give my son a treatment once when they were doing that, and it stopped. We did the worming treatment. My daughter's craving beef, beef, beef. She never eats beef. Aw, sauerkraut. I crave sauerkraut now. You did the ugly cry too. Alyssa, congratulations. I did not know you were pregnant. Wow, there's so many, but y'all, I'm telling you, next year already looks so much better for all of us. All these babies coming. Have they done a scan yet? Yeah, to see if you're pregnant with twins. They all came out with dark hair. Oh, mine was as white as, I mean, it was white. His hair was whiter than mine. It's darker now, but he had hair down to his shoulder blades in the back. And then he had this like long hair that stuck up the top that would just fold over because it was really long. Oh man, I got to write all this down. Hold on. I have to write it down because I got to know. Let's see. All right. So mine is due in January. My grandchild. I'm not having another one. I think Melly Joe or Lunch Lady. When are y'all's babies due? Melly and Alyssa, when's yours due? Because I want to write it down. Anyone else expecting babies in your family? Wow, you're 5 months already and don't know if you're having twins? June 4th, but you're claiming May 27th. You want a birthday baby. All right, June 4th. Melly, when is your baby's due? April, okay. April. And Alyssa, when's your baby's due? Now I want B for fuck's sake. No womb at the end, me either. All things serious. How are you? I am well. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. Anybody else having babies or family babies so we can keep track of you and bug you half to death till they get here. Your birthday's April the 15th. Well, we got babies due in April on this channel. Are you doing good, all things serious? February or March? Okay. All right. If anybody else is expecting, let us know. So Maggie and I can put it on the calendars. It's important to celebrate things like that. You won't have Wi-Fi until November the 20th. Well, that sucks, but I have 4. There won't be more from this wife, and my other 2 sons aren't married or have girlfriends at the moment. So it'll be a while, and it'll be a while, but you'll get there. You and gotta pray for you and Lindley to get you some more grandbaby. Well, Lindley needs it first. Lindley needs a grandbaby. You're gonna be a great grandma, Donna. Let me write that down and let me know. All right, I've got your name on the list. Let me know when you find out. I miss streaming and talking to people. I bet. I'll bet. I'm sure you have a whole bunch of people waiting on you. We got to get, I'm going to have to talk to Lindley's twins because I need her to be a grandmama. Okay, Donna. Just if you don't see me online, send it to me in a message. Oh, I love that. Is it your first great grandchild, Donna? To all the ones having children, if you need a crazy uncle, I'm there. Oh, thanks, Sirius. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. I love that. Did everybody hit the like? I appreciate it so much. Miss Donna, is this your first great grandchild? Guys, we only have 26 likes. Can you guys hit the like for me? I appreciate it so much. If anyone needs me, I'm temporarily out of the country. Baby girl told my mother-in-law today, and it was precious. She started bawling. Oh, I love that so much. She barely even let me brush it. Oh. Lindley, are any of your twins in a serious relationship? I love the smell of newborns. Oh, eat them up. Speaking of, oh shit. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. BRB.
In the studio we laugh all day. She's got that sass in every way. Talking fast, not a pause in sight. Leanie's got my head in a spin tonight. Oh, shut up, Leanie, can't you see? You talk so much, it's drowning me. With your white hair and sassy flair. Just give me a breath, let me share. Podcast queen with a wicked smile. Running jokes, mile after mile. Try to speak, but in she slides. Leanie makes it a wild ride. With a wicked smile, running jokes, mile after mile. I try to speak, but in she slides. Leanie makes it a wild ride. Oh, shut up, Leanie, can't you see? You talk so much, it's drowning me. With your white hair and sassy flair. Just give me a breath, let me share. Oh, Leanie, don't get me wrong. Can't imagine life without your song. But girl, you've gotta let me in. This ain't just your show to win. So here I stand with my mic in hand, trying to keep this show as planned. Leanie laughs, guess it's gonna stay a little secret every day. Trying to keep this show as planned. Leanie laughs, guess it's gonna stay a little secret every day. Oh, shut up, Leanie, can't you see? You talk so much, it's drowning me. With your white hair and sassy flair. Just give me a breath, let me share. Let me share. Oh, Leanie, don't get me wrong. Can't imagine life without your song. But girl, you've gotta let me. This ain't just your show to win. Oh, shut up, Leanie, can't you see? You talk so much, it's drowning me. With your white hair and sassy flair. Just give me a breath, let me share. Oh, Leanie, don't get me wrong. Can't imagine your life without your song. But girl, you've gotta let me. This ain't just your show to win. So here I stand with my mic in hand, trying to keep this show as planned. Leanie laughs, guess it's gone. gonna stay our little secret every day. So here I stand with my mic in hand, trying to keep this show as planned. Bleeding laughs, guess it's gonna stay our little secret every day.
I had to put my fire almost went out. That's not going to work. I looked over. I was wondering why I couldn't feel the heat. I looked over and I was like, no, no, no. We got to have the fire. Thank you, Genevieve. Lunch Lady wrote all of our music. She and then she put it to AI, picked out the genre she wanted, and that's the music we play. It's Lunch Lady's music. Donalini, I have 10 grandchildren, 5 great-grandchildren. Wow. Wow. You know, I think I'm going to live to see great-grandchildren. I'm super excited about that. The Lord allows. Because my oldest granddaughters are 16. Well, one's 16 and one will be 16 in February. Forgot to put the coffee on. That too. I don't have to do that yet because I came live a little bit earlier today. So I'll have to do that pretty soon. It was the fire. All right, Mel. Love you so much. Thank you for coming in. When you say you hauled food, y'all ever go around singing these songs? I sang the song all freaking day yesterday. I do sing this one. That song is probably my favorite one because people tell me to shut up. I mean, groceries. When you haul groceries, it means that you're bringing in or out the groceries. Like if they're in the car, you haul the groceries in, haul them in. The older two are married. My younger son has a living girlfriend. Youngest daughter is single. Well, tell them to get on them grandchildren. Jeez Louise, how long does a person have to wait? Lulu, cooey, sister. Cooey. Right now it is those temperatures to rise. So let's hope. Right now it's 39 degrees outside, you guys. But tomorrow it's supposed to be, check this out. This is how dumb Indiana can be sometimes. Totally bipolar. Today the high was 69. Tomorrow the high is going to be 81. Wednesday the high is going to, no, I'm sorry. Today, which is Monday already. I haven't been to sleep. So today the high is going to only be 69. Tuesday and Wednesday it's going to be 81. Thursday it's going to be 69 and Friday it's going to be 57. That's why I have not turned on my heater yet, because the two highs that are coming in are going to be 81 degrees. It's annoying. You like 81? No, 81's too hot. I am a 50s and 60s. Those are the temperatures I love, as long as I can have a fire going. I'll make fires outside. I love fire. It's my I like fire and water. Yeah. Both of them bring me a lot of comfort for different reasons. Like whenever if I'm having a lot of anxiety, I find water, like the bathtub or the hot tub or something like that. Just to be happy and to feel like that, like I'm being hugged, it would be fire. So I love having a fire going in the fireplace all the time, or I'll sit out by the fireplace the fire pit outside. 44.6 here near freezing. Yeah, 38 here too. Yeah, it's cold. It's 38 right now here as well. It is cold. Your bones won't ache. Yeah. My poor daughter, you guys, she has neuropathy of the legs, feet, hands, and stomach. And when in the winter she suffers so bad. Um, that's when the neuropathy is the hardest on her. The coldness breaks my heart. Granny's got sad bones. It's 62 there, Melly. Well, you're getting up there. You guys are fixing. We're the world is spinning. We had a fire outside this evening and a big old s'more. I hate s'mores. I don't know why, but I hate s'mores with passion. I like making them. I'll make them for the grandkids. I just don't want to eat them. They're gross. 62 there. Wow. Hubby bought me a chair blanket, electric blanket. It's cute. I was thinking about that the last 2 nights or the last 2 mornings when I went to bed, that somewhere I have an electric blanket because I was complaining to Beefcake. I was like, look, freaking freeze it. Do something. Which I won't let him turn on the heat. I'm like, don't turn on the heat. Like, we don't need the electric bill. Just don't turn on the heat. Turn on the fireplace. I guess I just want people to work miracles. But then he told me, he said, you know what? That mattress that I'm sleeping on is a new mattress and it's got that cooling gel in it. And he's like, I bet you that's why you're cold because you're sleeping on that mattress. And I was like, well, son of a bitch. So then that's when I thought of, I've got a heating blanket. I could just lay over the mattress on top of the sheets and then I could probably stay warm. Unfortunately, you live in the city and can't have an outside fire. Yeah, that sucks. I have an electric blanket and heating pad on my couch. Electric blanket on my bed. I'm always wrapped up, frozen all the time. Yep. Is that your daughter who also had a transplant? Bless her heart. Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, she got neuropathy. So she was diagnosed with diabetes when she was 9. And then by the time she was 13 or 14, she had neuropathy in her feet. And it wasn't too bad. I mean, some Tylenol and stuff would help her. And then as she got older, you know, and had her baby, and it just spread really bad. And that's why she'll come in here late at night because it wakes her up, but it's worse at night. Um, so it breaks my heart because there's absolutely nothing I can do for her, you know. Do you guys I have 2 vests. They're like puffer vests and they're heated puffer vests. They have a battery inside of them. You push the button and it keeps you warm. I have those. And they're fabulous. If you don't have a puffer vest, a heated puffer vest, and they're comfy, you need to get one. They're not that expensive anymore. I think you can get them on Amazon now. I put rice bag under the covers and it stays warm all night. Yeah, I either sleep with a heating pad, sometimes both, just depends. Because I like to have something wrapped around my feet warm. Because if my feet get cold or my hands get cold, I'm screwed. So, and then I have this, I don't even know what it's called, but I call it a heating sock. It's not a sock at all, but it's sock material and it's got like some kind of beads in it. And I just put it in the microwave for 2 minutes and I wrap it around my neck and um, it helps a lot. I've got neuropathy and Raynaud's syndrome. I can't deal with cold. Yeah. That's terrible. And I know that your thyroid, you don't even have a thyroid anymore. Your thyroid is your thermostat. And if your thyroid's off, if you're either hot all the time or cold all the time, you need to get it checked. That's actually how I can tell. Usually, that's my first symptom of when my meds are off. When my thyroid meds are off, if I need to raise them or lower them, is the way that my body reacts to temperature. Chucked it in the river. Oh, mercy. You know what I think is funny? Nobody's here. Nobody really knows. So whenever I found out before I found out I had thyroid issues, I thought I had a nervous breakdown or I was having a nervous breakdown. So I was taking my kids to school. We stopped up at the store to get them lunches for the day. And um, I had my very first full blown panic attack right there in the store. Was thought I was dying. Anyways, they even sent an ambulance. How embarrassing. But anyhow, I was having like 5, 6 panic attacks a day. It was terrible. And it put me in bed. I was scared to leave my bed, scared to leave my house, scared to leave my room. It just fucked with me so bad. Um, and it wasn't until like going into the 3rd month of it that somebody figured out it was my thyroid, that I had low thyroid, and it just, I think of all those women that were in insane asylums, um, that probably nearly half of them probably had a thyroid issue, because it really does like make it feel like you're having a nervous breakdown. I guess that's what it feels like, because you can't function. You're a fucking nutcase. I was in the emergency room every week for something going on, heart palpitations, or thought my head was going to explode, something like that. But anyways, a physician's assistant, I mean, they had me on all these pills, you guys. Like, it was terrible. And people were done dealing with me. They were just like, it's all in your head. You need to get a hold of it, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, it doesn't feel like it's in my head. Um, anyway, so I had a doctor's appointment, had to see a physician's assistant because we were in the military. And he just looked at me and he said, honey, has anybody checked your thyroid? And I was like, what's a thyroid? I didn't even know what a thyroid was. So, uh, I never even heard the word thyroid. And he's like, he pulled out this big book from behind him and he went down these 10 symptoms. I had all but one. And he said, this is all your thyroid, ma'am. He's like, we're going to get you fixed up. He said, in fact, I'm putting you on thyroid medication today. It's not going to hurt you if you don't have thyroid problems, just to take it a couple days till I get this figured out. He said, but you need to be on thyroid pills. So he was going, I think I told you guys this. He was going out of town for his son's wedding. And he's like, when I get back, I'll already have the results. I'll call you. We'll probably be up in this thyroid medicine. I was like, okay. For the first time, I had hope because I was dying. I thought I was dying. I really was dying. And y'all, he called me from his son's wedding reception. He was in Minnesota. I was in Savannah, Georgia. And he called me at night. I thought he was going to tell me I have cancer. It was like 8 or 9 o'clock at night. He called me and he said, hey, he said, I can't talk long. He said, but I got the results. He said, you definitely have underactive thyroid. He said, you've got to stay on this pill. He said, I sent in, this was back when, pharmacies were open 24 hours a day. He said, I've already sent in another prescription for a higher dose. We're going to attack it really heavily. And he said, I'm going to get you, he said, give me 3 months and you're going to feel like a different person. I'm telling you. He was right. For the next 3 months, like, I still struggled. I still was in bed, still scared of life, still scared of everything, thought I was dying, in and out of the emergency room, blah, blah, blah. Everybody hated me. Doctors hated me, thought I was crazy. But funny, after about those 3 months, I started feeling wonderful again and went back to work and never had that problem again. Do I still have anxiety? Yeah. I've always had anxiety since I was a kid. Do I deal with depression sometimes? Yeah. But I mean, like having a freak out? Oh no. No, no, no. Because I can tell when my thyroid's off. I can tell it. And so what I did was, because I was so sick, and when they found out what was really wrong with me and causing me to react like this, I called my mom and my sisters who were up here in Indiana at the time, and I said, "Look, I need you guys to get in and have your thyroids checked because you're gonna end up like me," and they say it's hereditary, and, y'all, every one of my, sisters had the same problem, underactive thyroid. My mom had it, and my sister's girls, both of her girls, 2 of her girls have it. I've told my girls since before they've both had babies, it's like, "You got thyroid problems," 'cause it's like now I can just pick them out like that. I could pick people out like that that've got thyroid issues. And they're like, "No, we've had our numbers checked." And I'm like, "I don't give a damn what your numbers are saying. I'm telling you, I can see the symptoms. They may not be low enough or high enough to make the numbers change, but I see it." After those girls have that baby, don't well, even before, they get pregnant, boom, their numbers are bad enough to start taking thyroid pills. So, get your listen, and that's not on a regular, like, when they send you for blood work, y'all know I know about this blood work stuff. That's why I'm always telling my doctor, like, check that box." If it's a new box that I see, I'm like, "Check the box." And he's like, "You don't need it." I was like, "You don't know if I need it or not because you haven't tested me." So, um, thyroid is not something that is a normal, on the normal blood work stuff. You have to ask for it. So even you men, it's not as uh, men don't have it as bad as women do, but men do get it. And you know what's funny? This is going to be mean. This is going to be mean, but I'm going to say it. Um, my ex-husband got so sick of me, you guys. He was so sick of me being sick that he didn't want, he was just like, "Don't call me. Don't call me at work. If you're having problems, call your mom." Guess who's got thyroid problems now? Yeah, I saw him last year, you guys, for one of my grandson's birthday parties, and he was telling me he had thyroid problems. I was like, "Oh, do you? Sorry for you." I mean, what the hell am I supposed to say? You know what I mean? I could see if he took care of me all through it and he just, he couldn't help me, but at least be compassionate about what I was going through. But no, he's like, "Call your mother." Okay. And now you want me to feel bad that couldn't have happened to a nicer person. I'm like, "You poor thing. I'm so sorry for you." According to Leanie, try taking really deep, slow breaths when your feet and hands are cold for 5 minutes. Promotes oxygen to the extremities. Did not know that. Why doesn't nobody tell me this? Why don't doctors tell you this shit? Why am I walking around with shit in my pockets? Those warm hands, hot hand things that you break up and they get all hot and sticking this thing around my neck, and nobody tells me to take deep breaths. Shit. Low thyroid levels make your metabolism not work correct. And you can get really depressed, really, really bad. It's terrible. Hi, Leanie. I have my thyroid storm. I guess that's what I would call it, Iris. Yes. In 2019, I have Graves' disease. It's absolute madness. I felt like mine in years, still trying to get life back on track. Much love. Iris, God, that's a long time. I mean, I feel like I talked to quite a bit of people with thyroid issues, including my family members. And I feel like you don't ever become 100% again, especially like your metabolism or, some of the things like cold or hot or losing your hair, things like that. Um, But damn, you shouldn't feel like crap for this long, honey. God, I'm so sorry. Big prayers to you, Iris. I remember. Yeah, that's what they're called. They're called thyroid storms. Mine happened, I don't remember. My kids were young though. It was right after I came back from Germany. I remember when the freaking ambulance picked me up from the grocery store and they did all this blood work and they were like, "What's so wrong in your life?" I don't know how many doctors have asked me that. "What's so wrong in your life? What's happened recently?" Well, so my ex-husband was like, "Oh, one of her friends was kidnapped." That was true. It was around Christmas time. And one of my friends and her young daughter, that was my daughter's age, was kidnapped at the mall, you guys. They were found, but they were coming out of the mall, and somebody got behind them and ordered them into their car, and they kidnapped them. They were found like 3 or 4 miles away. Nobody even knew they were kidnapped until uh, after the person got out of the car and ran. I don't know what the big thing was, and then they flagged somebody down because they didn't have a cell phone, and got a hold of the police and her husband to come there because of course she couldn't drive. And so they blamed it all on that. They were like, "Oh, you must be having panic attack because, that." And I didn't I just agreed with anything. I just wanted to I wanted to feel better. I did make chicken and dumplings earlier and it was so good. And I have enough for tomorrow's dinner so I don't have to cook. Gotta go to for real this I have it. Bye, Anne. I love you. Love you so much. Yeah, karma. He definitely got karma. And I don't wish bad on people, but when I went, I mean, I'm not saying at first he wasn't there for me, but then when I kept going to doctor after doctor after doctor and nobody could find out, he's like, "It's all in your head. Like, you're doing it to yourself." And I was like, "Okay, well, I can't undo it to myself. So what am I supposed to do now?" It was kind of like one of those. Um, so when he told me this past summer that he had been diagnosed, I wanted to say, "Did you go crazy?" Because that's what he said. He's like, "You're just going crazy. I mean, he just said the rudest stuff. So I did say that to him. I was like, "Did you go crazy? I'm sorry for you." He knew I was being a facetious bitch, so he walked away. But I can be now. I can be a facetious bitch because there's nothing he can do to me anymore. So I'm gonna be, as mean as that is. Well, I try not to be mean. I heard he's coming back to town, I guess next week. I don't have to see him though because there's no kid thing going on. But then C did say that he's coming back for Christmas, which means I'll have to see him over the Christmas holidays. I'll handle that when it happens, though. Hope everybody's doing good. Thank you guys for being here so much. Hit the like for me. I am now just babbling on. Let me check the likes over here really quick. All you got to do is double tap your screen, guys. Just double tap the screen. 30 likes. I'll take it. Thank you so much. All right, y'all. I'm going to end this one early. I love y'all. Thank you so much for coming in, chatting with me, listening to me, bitch, listening to my stories. Um, I love you guys so much. You guys mean the world to me. The world to me. Mad Mods, you are the best 100%. I would never want to do this without you guys. Thank you for your time. And to chat, thank you so much. Title. What do you mean, Barbara Smith? Title. What does that mean? Hello there, by the way. I don't know what that means. Can you email me? Email me and let me know. All right, y'all. Love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I will see you guys next time. Be good or be good at it. Bye.